Why you saying like a Godwin? Then
the Shams.
The Sham. Then
Kolomwani.
Hey. We have Stoneboy, Akufo-Addo again, gas station, sushi, made in Lagos, Haaland, and Pele. Ooh, I went to made in Lagos. Okay.
Let's check it out.
Okay. WizKids source says news, WizKids made in Lagos is now certified gold in Canada for sales of 40,000 plus units. I mean, that's a great album, so I'm not even surprised. So certifications in Canada, we have One Dance, that's diamond certification. We have Essence. We have Essence is 2 times platinum. Come Closer is platinum. Bird Love, Soko, Can't Believe, Brown Skin Girl, Joro, Ginger, all gold certificated. And then Made in Lagos, the album, is also gold certificated. And the total is 1,320,000 units sold in Canada.
I like Come Closer. Oh, Drake, is that one?
Yeah.
Go outside. Big tune.
Such a sexy song.
I know, right? Move on from the WizKid.
Let's go on. Okay. So, I mean, let's go to the top.
Yeah.
I saw, ooh, should we do dollar or
dollar?
Should we do
Let's do Mahama.
Okay. All right. Okay, so George Addo says, I called on Mahama today to discuss issues of mutual interest. President Mahama is committed to ensuring the youth play a pivotal role in the campaign to Victory 2024. The youth wing of the NDC is ready to make this happen.
So Pablo is the new national youth organizer of the NDC, and so he called him president. It's very interesting. This was just 18 hours ago, and I'm looking. President Akufo-Addo, former President Mahama, he's looking. Is it me?
He's growing.
Yeah.
Yay.
He's looking. Wow.
Oh my goodness, that's him right there.
He's losing the youth. I'm seeing.
He's what?
He's losing the youth.
He's using. I mean, yeah.
He's looking more. He's more older now.
It's the angle that's coming from for me. Like he's trying to enter the youth space and then push that agenda and like rally all of us to vote. But I think we are way past NPP, NDC because you're both. I don't see what.
Yes, please.
When they come and catch me. Captain Planet says, what you choose to do with this image is entirely your own cup of tea. You can send it to Mahama for his own interpretation. Send it to Nanado too for his own interpretation. The colors are rainbow. They will also come out with their own interpretations. Have a good day. And we have the elephant with the rainbow umbrella.
If you see a MPP or Suno, or protecting the home with NDC umbrella.
Is it NDC umbrella?
No, the umbrella. It's not about the colors.
Okay.
Colors no so rainbow. Damn party. That party where you come and see.
Come and see out there if you are not busy. So Esiedun Ketia is confessing that JM does not respect the constitution of the NDC because nowhere in the NDC constitution is it written that a flag bearer has the right to choose directors of election and IT. Esiedun Ketia has badly exposed JM. Thanks be to God. Do you want us to play the video or we should move on?
Yeah, maybe play a little bit of it.
All right.
Where did you go?
The chief of staff say Emefa Chichi appointments now yeah director of election the director of IT and fund to na enche na omo we presidential primaries ni ehuru the over flag bearer because the over flag bearer on only elections and na ye do kwa akoye nti say or have a say in who becomes director of IT and director of
Okay, yes.
We're good? All right.
I mean, it's a long video. I wish I'd listened to it before or earlier so I can make some judgment on it. But yeah, move away from Mahama, please.
Okay. So, I mean, I think that's why Esiedun Ketia is also trending.
Who's Ekia?
Yes. I saw it and I'm like, exactly. Who's Ekia?
Do you have an Ekia in your life?
Actually, no.
Actually, my sister is Ekia.
Oh, Ziggy says he has an Ekia.
Ekia, your wife is Ekia. Ekia people there. I say Ekia, are you Wednesday born?
No, Tuesday.
There you go.
Yeah, Abna.
That's right.
Abna.
Yeah, my first question
is
Sunday.
Okay,
Ekias are great till they realize they are done.
Underappreciated or being taken advantage of, then it's deuces.
I want to hear what she's saying.
All right.
Click on it.
Oh boy, Jow. Aquaphobia, friend of Kia. And I already moved a boy in the Basaba. Sister, and how? I dare like a queer for. The real Muslim a memma crono. Bemme be any was and see so what fat or be a friend of queer. And then that's not some plant Jamusa warrior. I'm not one who won't die. And to say queer be oh boy, Jow.
Is the laughter for me?
Is this true, Deborah? Please confirm.
Is it true? Do you have an IKEA? Have you had an encounter with an IKEA? Or you hey, wow. Godwin Nambo.
Please, you know sometimes it's
Godwin Nambo.
Please, I beg you. Don't put me in trouble. IKEA.
See how you're now thinking.
IKEA wine.
You liar. You liar.
That has gotten me that I can't leave.
All right, so it felt to me as though he was saying that this country is racist. I mean, it's not Ghana. Do you still want it?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh.
People to announce the demise of my wife.
Demise of my wife. Oh, that's sad. May her soul rest in peace. Fred Hampton was executed in his sleep by race soldiers sleeping next to his pregnant wife. Do we want to assume that the IKEA is Ghanaian IKEA?
It's possible.
Ooh, see this video. There's this woman that she's trending right now. Yeah, it's true. So let's watch. Yeah, she's the IKEA. I saw it this morning.
This doesn't look like okra stew. This is not okra stew, man. Disgraceful. Why?
What would you do to make us better?
Train her.
Ghanaian.
Hello, my name is Roslyn, and today I will be trying other mommy's Ghanaian banku and okra stew.
See, the banku is the white bowl that you're going to eat it with. You can have okra soup, you can have okra stew.
Some people like it running to the soup side. Some people want it more thicker to the stew side. You need to get the draw, you know, and then you go like this.
I like it to have draw. I like it to be slimy because okra is slimy.
Don't do that. Sorry, mommy. Stew for me all around.
Some people go in, they put everything, they put crab, mushrooms, snails.
What makes your okra special?
Oh, here we go again. It's made clear, obviously. I'll make sure it's the best of the best.
I don't know what made my okra better, but it's set that it tastes nice.
It's to balance it well.
I hope I'm going to win. Because me, I'll be doing my ga. But then, if people are not scoring fairly or my food is not hot enough and it's not in the bowls,
I'm not too good with okra stew anyway, so.
Oh, so you don't think you're
I don't know.
Interesting.
banku I made it with corn dogs.
Okay, that's a long one. Check the length of it. Check the length of it. I think it's very long.
It's 8 minutes.
Oh, it's long.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's actually 8 minutes.
So
I was hoping to see IKEA's part so that we just watch it.
I think it's forward.
Okay.
Like, click on it and see. Click on the video itself.
Alright.
Okay,
It's
so you know,
looking-
you take time. But you tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not watching. I wanted to like take my time and watch it really well because, of course, it's long. But the whole point was everybody was following IKEA because I think her food was the best and she was the one who was giving the most critiques. So it's like the person knows exactly what she's talking about. So if she's rating your food and she says that this is trash,
But you know what's funny? Looking at all of them, she didn't look like the one who will make
right?
It's like the woman with the glasses will make the solid okra stew.
Yeah.
But which okra stew do you? I mean, you're an ever woman, so.
Oh, she's
Which of the okra
soup.
stew
I
do you
don't
like?
eat
Do you like the
stew.
soup
I
or the
don't like
stew?
stew.
You don't like what?
The one with the draw is that on the soup?
Yeah. Hey.
Stew is the one
And the
that
soup is the one that
just
doesn't draw, right?
Yeah,
The stew doesn't
just
draw.
plenty.
And the soup is the one that draws.
Yeah.
And the soup they have the one that doesn't have oil, right?
Yeah,
the red
yeah,
oil,
there's
the
that-
green
there's
one,
that
and
one,
then there's
yeah.
the one that has the oil.
Yeah,
And
the
then you have
palm
to-
oil. Yeah.
Look, I like every type of okra
I don't like
stew.
stew. If you give me stew, I can't eat.
Stew or soup?
You know the stew, the one that doesn't draw, like it's
Yes.
just a lot. Yeah, I don't like
I
it.
like the one that draws.
Yeah.
I when you
Yeah, Yes.
You know what is happening?
Yes. Do you want to see why your landlord is trending?
Please tell me.
He's always trending,
Tell me.
it's not necessary. Okay. All right. Shatawale land. Oh, it's even because of Shatawale.
Okay, he has a track called Landlord.
Yes, I think so. Then there's Sarkodie there. December 14th, he said, 10 years, guys, still can't believe it.
I don't say yes, please, let's go. Just
Time will come.
Wow. Pop Daddy. Adi. Edumanisi. Ali. Dan say soko na mape. Unibia obechiampe.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
but we had to bring the jams to an end.
Yo, man. Sarkodie. Oh, boy, rapaholic. And we are standing by for the 2 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's do our local stories quickly and then come back to you. The latest figures from the Ghana Statistical Service indicates that inflation went up by 9.9% to 50.3% in the month of November 2022. Scary. This is the highest figure recorded in 27 years. The November inflation rate is significantly higher than the 40.4% recorded in October 2022. According to the Consumer Price Index CPI data released yesterday by the Ghana Statistical Service, food inflation reached 55.3% in November 2022, up from 43.7% in October. And non-food inflation increased by 7.2% to 46.5%. The Eastern region had the highest regional inflation rate at 63.3%. The Greater Accra region was next, with an inflation rate of 61.6%. The Consumer Price Index, which measures a broad range of goods and services, increased by 0.3% month on month. Moving on, President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has entreated African leaders to stop being beggars to the Western world. He believes Africa is not accorded the needed respect because the continent begs for funds from the West. Speaking during the opening of the U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, D.C., President Akufo-Addo said Africa will not be respected if it continues to beg the Western world for money to develop. He called on African leaders to unite to build the African continent together. And here is what he had to say.
If we stop being beggars and spend Africa's monies inside the continent, Africa will not need to ask for respect from anyone. We will get the respect we deserve. Over 30 years ago, one of America's most prestigious Ivy League universities offered a course in Mandarin, which for years had virtually no takers. Today, there's standing room only. And it is not because the course is easier. It is because the position of China has changed. 30 years ago, 20 years ago, China was nowhere near where it is today. China does not ask for anyone for respect now. She does not need it. Let us make our continent the prosperous and joyful place it should be.
President Nana Akufo-Addo, but the Appointments Committee of Parliament has unanimously recommended that the remaining 2 justices nominated by the Supreme Court by President Nana Akufo-Addo be approved. Justices George Kingsley Crimson and Ernest Gaiwu are the 2. This follows Justices Barbara Francis Akayensu and Samuel Kwame Siedu's initial recommendation and subsequent approval. Now, in international news, the High Court in Barbados has struck out laws that criminalized gay sex. The previous laws demanded a life sentence for those found guilty of having consensual same-sex relations. The Barbados is the 3rd Caribbean nation to make similar reforms this year. Activists and members of the LGBTQ+ community who have fought for the change welcomed this week's ruling, saying it promoted privacy and freedom. In short, the ruling means that the LGBTQ+ community cannot be charged for offenses relating to consensual gay sex. And finally, in tech, WhatsApp is developing a picture-in-picture mode for iOS. which will allow for you to use other apps while on a video call. According to a post on the WhatsApp blog, the feature is currently in beta testing and will be widely available beginning next year. While some Android devices already support picture-in-picture mode with certain apps, such as WhatsApp, the messaging services does not support the iPhone's picture-in-picture feature, which was introduced in iOS 14. Exciting news coming in for iOS users. Sometimes when you're using your WhatsApp, you also want to be able to do other things. So, good news coming in from WhatsApp. But before we jump straight to sport, would you like to have your imagination tickled with something interesting? The history of the Ashanti Empire is captured in this riveting historical fantasy novel, The Usurper's Dream. The book is an adaptation of the story of Osei Tutu and Akomfo Anokye and how they contributed to the rise of Africa's greatest empires. The Usurper's Dream combines all the elements of pre-colonialism, adventure and magic, and history to tell the delightful tale of Osei Tutu and Akomfo Anokye. You can call 0266-850-311 or head on to the Vidia Bookstore or Wusu Bookstore in East Legon for your copy. And MX Cares is here once again. Beyond the festivities of this season, Christmas is also a time to give back and touch lives. So we at MX24 TV are inviting you to join us in raising funds for the corrective surgery of 6-year-old Rashida Yakubu, who is suffering from a foot effect. Our target is to raise 35,000 Ghana cedis in total. Whatever you can, however much you would go a long way. Please send all your donations to Momo number 05466601115. My producers will put it at the back for me if they can. 05466601115. I'll take it again. The Momo number for Rashida Yakubu is 05466601115. The name on the account is Black Volta Publications, I beg your pardon. Black Volta Publications, please note Black Volta Publications, or you can also send it to our ABSA account number 1082811 1082811 MX24 Media Limited High Street Branch with reference Rashida Yakubu in all your donations. Don't forget to add the reference Rashida Yakubu. Together, let's help change Rashida's life for the better. Thank you, and God richly bless you. Sports is up next. Let's bring you sports now, and Derek Ayim is in Qatar. Derek, good morning. Derek, can you kindly unmute yourself?
Yeah. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing so well.
Not you. You had a nice shot this morning. Where's Emefa? She should come and see.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sure you're very. Are you excited? France is your opponent in the final.
I'm not excited that France is my opponent in the final because I was rooting for Morocco yesterday. But I mean, they had a good fight, but it wasn't fruitful for them. But France deserved it because they were a better side yesterday. So yeah, whoever is in the final, I don't really care because I know that Argentina is going to win the tournament.
What's your highlight of the game yesterday? I think Mbappe is such a phenomenal player.
He's such a good player because he actually contributed to the second goal, which Kolomani scored. Kolomani is one player that I'm sure that Chichi will remember him very, very much because before I came to Qatar, she was very struggling to mention that name. But then he got all-important second goal that actually got the game beyond the reach of the Moroccans. He came on as a substitute to score after 44 seconds, becoming the third player in the FIFA World Cup history to score early coming on early in the second half. And I mean, it's just two players who have scored 26 seconds and also 16 seconds in the FIFA World Cup tournament. So for Kolomani, it was a brilliant start for him after coming on as a substitute to take the game beyond Morocco. But yeah, Kylian Mbappe, he was another phenomenal. He was a thorn in the flesh yesterday for the Moroccans as well. But after just 4 minutes, 49 seconds, we saw that Theo Hernandez got himself on the score sheet for France. That was something that we didn't really see coming to score early goal in the World Cup semi-final. It's something that's never happened since 1958 when Zaza scored for Brazil against France, scoring as early as 2 minutes in the semi-final. So anytime in the semi-final of the FIFA World Cup, it's very difficult to have a player or a team score as early as 4 minutes or as early as 2 minutes in the tournament. So I thought that in that opening 5 minutes, we saw that Morocco went to sleep. But after that first goal scored by France, we saw Morocco come back to their groove again. They were so, rugged in midfield and all that. But, trust me, France showed their powers. They made people know that, yes, they are the defending champions. And yet again, they would defend their title and becoming the third team aside Argentina and Brazil to be in a back-to-back final after a decade and more ago.
Well, Derek, what are Argentina's chances of fulfilling this long dream of lifting the World Cup title again? It's been a long drought for them, and they are playing such a strong team as France. What do you expect in that game?
I mean, it will be very difficult. Trust me. Regardless of what I think, regardless of my side of the point, I think it will be very difficult. France, they've got nothing to do. They've won it twice. So has Argentina also won it twice. But for them making a back-to-back final, they will think that they need they've got that advantage because they are defending champions. They want to defend their title. So it will be relatively difficult. But if you put it into context, Argentina haven't won it since 1986 in Mexico. It's about 36 years and more that they've not gotten their hands on the trophy. But again, for Lionel Messi, even before the tournament, the players are saying that they want to play this tournament for Lionel Messi. So that will be the extra factor for Argentina to get or nick it away from France. But it won't come easy. If you talk about player for player in this France national team and also this Argentina national team, it could be, it could be competitive and slightly different because the French national team have got some competitive defenders and also some terrific defenders as compared to the old age of the Argentine defense. But in midfield as well, you can talk about the likes of Tchouaméni, the likes of Rabiot in midfield for France, and also Antoine Griezmann, who's been exceptional in this tournament. But then up front, then you can argue that Argentina have got a better centre forward than the French national team. Of course, they've got Lionel Messi in there, and also they've got the likes of Julian Alvarez, who's been brilliant also this tournament. He scored 3 goals for Argentina, and also the likes of Lautaro Martinez, Angel Di Maria, and more. So, I mean, it's a fairly balanced game, but it will be very difficult for any team, for either side to make it. Both of them have won 2 World Cup titles, and they are looking to make it, a 3-time world champion, and that won't come easy come Sunday at Lucio Stadium.
Beautiful, and it's rather sad. We understand that a Kenyan security guard was working at the stadium during the Argentina-Netherlands game, who fell and was in the hospital for a couple of days, has passed, and explanations haven't come yet because his sister says that the family has not received any explanation, but the Qatarians are saying that they are investigating the matter. What more can you tell us about this?
Honestly, it is a tragic moment, and I mean, it was so difficult to hear And, you know, in this part of the country, so many Kenyan fans are here dominated. Yes, obviously there are some Africans here, but then if you had to place, let me say, percentage, I would think that the Kenyans are more. So to even hear that a Kenyan has passed on, which is not yet confirmed, it's such a sad moment. We didn't want this to happen, or we didn't expect this to happen, but they are still investigating to see what actually happened. But then we can't say more, and it's a terrible news for the World Cup to hear. But then we will still have to move on. But then it's a terrible news, and our hearts it's with their family of the guy, and then we hope that we get the right news. And yes, I mean that's it. But I mean it's a worrying time now. But I mean the World Cup still goes on.
Now, before I let you go, Cristiano Ronaldo was spotted training at Real Madrid's training camp. The GOAT. Arguably the GOAT. Now arguably, because Messi is now the one. Oh, Lord. But anyways, he was training, and it means that he's getting himself ready for football again.
Yeah, so it came out yesterday that Cristiano Ronaldo is training at Real Madrid facilities in Valdebebas in Madrid, and trying to get himself fit again to see if a contract will come for him to sign and play. What we understand is that, a week ago I told you that Ronaldo was on the verge of signing for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia for 200 million euros for 2 years. But what we understand is that Ronaldo has actually rejected that bid, and his agent is not really happy about that deal, because he's going to have a huge agent fee for that transfer. But listen, Ronaldo still wants to be in Europe. Ronaldo still wants to play in Europe. That's why that deal is not fruitful yet, or that deal has not gone through yet. But we're still waiting to see if a team will come for Ronaldo. He's on a huge wage bill, so many teams are actually trying back to get the signature of Cristiano. He's 37 years, and I mean, he's not the Cristiano Ronaldo we used to know. So it's rather the reason why most teams are not looking for his signature. But he's also willing to slash his wage bill and also move to any team off his choice. But let's see. A January transfer window will be opening pretty soon. And we hope that by the end of January, Cristiano Ronaldo will still be playing football and active football again in Europe.
I didn't think Cristiano Ronaldo would like to end his career in the Middle East. So Europe is in order. But Derek, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
I was Derek Ayim, our sports presenter all the way in Qatar. For more sports updates, please log on to mx24online.com/sports. But here's something exciting for you. If I were you, I'll be hooked on every game in the World Cup, because Betway is giving you the chance to win a share of 3 million Ghana cedis in cash. Gain free entries into their daily draw to win a guaranteed 30,000 Ghana cedis every match day. And from the group stages to the final, it's a full month of incredible action, and we are almost over. The final is happening on Sunday, so you better sign up right now and play for free at betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. It's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana, and it's not for persons under 18. Stay in school. Betway, for the love of the game. Afrogirl standing by with showbiz and entertainment. Ma'am, welcome back.
Thank you. And once as I was saying earlier, I love your outfit.
I
hope people get up. I hope you get up so that people actually see what you're wearing.
They will see
it's
online.
A kaftan, right?
Sort of. By Sue. Well, please take a video for me. By Sue. Sue, thank you very much once again for this lovely kaftan. I really love it. It's very simple and very free.
Yeah.
You know me, I like to feel very
I like
free.
men in pink.
Thank you very much. So I hear again, it's coral pink. What is coral pink? I don't understand.
Coral pink.
Yes, somebody sent me a message and said, this is coral pink. I'm like,
I don't know. I feel like colors have a wide range of shades. So from the deepest to the brightest.
Deep pink, there's baby pink.
Yes.
There's coral pink, and there's pink. Okay.
Which one is pink? All right, jumping into our very first story. Now, Shatta Wale and Medical will, for the second successive time, hold their own headline event this Christmas, the Freedom Wave Concert. Now, the catch is that they've announced that the concert is happening on the 25th of December this year, the same day of Rapaholic. Apart from that, people are saying that they are trying to compete with Wizkid to show that they can fill the Accra Sports Stadium, since that's the location of the concert. Hello, the Rapaholic fan. Wait, you were a huge Sarkodie fan. Have you been to Rapaholic?
I was at the first Rapaholic, the very first one he organized. This was in.
And then what happened in between?
This was in 20. Oh, I was in school. I was a young man. I was always a Sarkodie fan.
Yeah.
What happened was that I was working on. I don't know if you remember Trey Songs in Ghana. Yeah, Trey Songs in Ghana. It was called the Vodafone. It was something. Yeah, Trey Songs and Kerry Hilson came to Ghana, and I was part of like the people helping with organization.
Oh, right.
And so I was there, and then Sarkodie performed. Yes, and so what Sarkodie did was he announced his very first official Rapaholic concert there, and said he had tickets. And guess what? So he had like 2 tickets.
Yeah.
He threw in the crowd.
And then you caught it.
Senior. That's the first time I've caught something in my life randomly.
You know, funny thing, I can't even imagine you jumping to catch a ticket.
It was a ticket, and I was in the front. So when he threw it, it's paper. So it didn't go anywhere. I said, hey, come here. I grabbed it and I attended that Rapaholic concert. My goodness. Pum, 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 pum. That was when he came up with that. No, it was dope.
And then what happened? Why didn't you go
2012,
for the rest?
2011, 2012. How many years has it been? 10 years?
So,
wow.
yes. So I think this year is like the 10th.
Yeah. So it was 2012.
So will you go?
To what?
This year's Rapaholic.
Somebody should take me out.
Rapaholic, I'm sure that we'll have like some.
I was at last year's what was I talking about? The one we organized, MX24 TV's Rapaholic. I was there. Hey.
Yeah, so no, but this is, you were there at the first one. I think the 10th one, you have to be there. Yeah.
As a VIP, yeah?
I mean, you can't be sitting at general. It's Godwin Nambo, please.
This is the Christmas event I'm attending. We'll go. I'll go.
Yes.
I promise.
But Freedom Wave concert, also 25th. What do you think?
Charlie.
At Accra Sports
they can't do that. Look, I like Shatta Wale.
They can't do that, but they've announced it. They can't do that.
They can't be doing. Okay, so you see, I don't know if Sarkodie's fans are Shatta Wale's fans.
Right.
But Medical, we love Sarkodie, we love Medical too. So I feel like Medical will pull some of Sarkodie. The truth is, people will stay loyal to Sarkodie. Has a loyal
he has,
following.
And then Shatta Wale too has his people. So I feel like at the end of the day, they'll both sell out.
Basically, everybody. It's not
and I mean, the last time that this happened, the Freedom Wave happened, the Accra Sports Stadium wasn't full, but the way people were seated, it was good. It was good enough to say, oh, like they almost, it was almost there. As compared to the Wizkid.
They won't feel the stadium. They won't
as compared to the Wizkid. But I'm looking forward to seeing the artists on the bill and comparing the people that are going to this one, Shatta's own, and then the people that will be going to Sarkodie's own.
So if it's not the same day as those Afro Nation and Afrochella stuff?
No.
It's a different time. Okay.
Later on.
And the 25th birthday. Traffic in town. Sleep in our house.
This is
I'll be at Rapaholic.
Anyways, so moving on to some really sad news. Stephen Twitch Boss, the famed DJ on Ellen DeGeneres' talk show, has passed away. According to law enforcement, his wife, Alison Holker, ran into an LAPD station on Tuesday, and she was frantic because she said Stephen had left home without his car, something that was not like him at all. A short time later, around 11:15 a.m., paramedics got a call for a medical emergency at an LA hotel, and they found Stephen there, dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Alison and Stephen had just celebrated their 9-year anniversary this past Saturday. They had 3 kids, and Stephen was 40 years old. May his soul rest in peace.
40-year-old, 3 kids.
I was in the car going home yesterday, and I saw the news, and I almost screamed in the car.
9th anniversary.
He was a light. I don't know how else to describe him, because he was on So You Think You Can Dance, and that's when he got into the limelight. His wife was also in So You Think You Can Dance. So they both have that connection. They have 3 kids. And I loved him because I used to watch Ellen's show, and he's always like there. He's been there since, I think, 2014 until the very end. And he's always been a major part of the show. Ellen can always rely on him when she's not available to do, you know, some of the interviews and stuff. And when he sits in her chair, he embodies the role. He is
light and love.
Rich. And I think it's so cold that he used a gun. He used a gun.
That's extreme. Like that's the highest form of it's.
He was going through something. He was going through it. And to think that just recently, everybody was celebrating him, their anniversary, Ellen's show, they even posted videos of him, like compilations, and that's just cold. May his soul rest in peace again.
This life, This life. I'm just imagining. He wasn't murdered, he killed himself.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, what is this woman going to do? You love somebody for, let's say, a little over 9 years. You love this person so much, you're connected, you've bonded with this person, you have kids, you know.
You see your kids and you even remind
he just left
you of him.
Strength. Like someone said, when you pray for strength. People don't pray for strength.
Yeah.
You pray for strength for the times ahead, because sometimes you don't expect these things. So when you're strong, you can go through it.
Yeah.
We pray for money, we pray for all those stuff, but we don't pray for strength. Strength.
It's very
Anyways.
important. Moving on, Netflix's reboot of The Addams Family has been a monumental success, as Wednesday has drawn an extremely high viewership since its November premiere. Wednesday has now surpassed 1 billion hours viewed within 1 month's time by shooting past previous #2 spot holder Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, which garnered 856.2 million hours streamed in a month. Wednesday also falls just behind Stranger Things 4 as the second most popular English series on Netflix. Have you watched it yet?
So I've seen episode 1.
And they didn't prompt you to watch the rest of the episodes?
I don't know why. Me of all people, I saw episode 1 and I'm like, what is the big fuss about this series? So in terms of special effects, it is dope. Very dope. Special effects is good. Cinematography is good. I don't know. The story.
Godwin, I think that you should finish watching. Then you come and tell me what you think. Because see, I love it. It's a series that once you're done, it's like, oh, I want more. Like, where's the rest of it? Yes.
Is it like Squid Game? Squid Game, La Casa de Papel?
No. That's not the storyline in this
not
one.
the storyline. I'm talking about how it makes you want to see.
I mean, I didn't want to see more when I was Squid Game, but I really no, Godwin, I think you should watch it. When you finish watching, then you come and we'll talk about it together.
Okay.
It's really.
I grew up watching The Addams Family.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but let's see.
I think you should watch it. Finish it. All right, so now moving on to our last story, Mariah Carey has made her ascent back to the top of the Billboard Hot 100 songs chart with All I Want for Christmas Is You. The carol logs its 9th total week atop the Hot 100 and becomes the first song to have led in 4 distinct runs in the ranking. The song was first released on Carey's album, Merry Christmas, in 1994. She's the GOAT.
Yes.
Because I don't have it. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, she lost the title as the Queen of Christmas.
Yeah, every Christmas, once it's Christmas, we all know that the first song that comes to mind is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Charlie, let's cherish the people we have now.
Charlie.
Let's cherish.
Let's
right our wrongs.
What if in 1994 she created the song and it didn't blow then, no. That's the thing. It didn't blow then. It's the years after that people have, held on to it, and every year after year, she's making money off that song in 1994. How many years ago?
The rich will always be rich.
And what's the rest of us?
Where
do we stand?
Like Emma said, the rich will always be rich and the poor will get screwed every time. Anyways.
All right, so that's about it for entertainment news with me, the Afrogirl. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms at _Afrogirl. And of course, at 3 p.m., there's MX Live with Jason L.A. Godwin.
Thank you very much, Afrogirl. Let me tell you about something exciting.
All right.
Happening. The end of year honorary organized by Smile Time Media is here to honor excellence in the business and entertainment circle. Now, this scheme is scheduled for 16th December at the Grand Casamora Hotel in East Legon, Accra. The event will be hosted by personalities in the business and entertainment fraternity. Red carpet is at 7 p.m. and main event at 8 p.m. Smile Time Media and its partners say, Ayuko to all honorees. Let's wine and dine with excellence. Attending this event is by table reservation. Call 05952 56618 059 525 6618 for further details. And it's here on the 17th of December 2022. Kuta Images presents Double S, a play by Kuta Body Alone to help you relax from the very long weekdays. Our venue is at the Christ the King Auditorium in Accra, close to the Jubilee House. Ticket is going for only 80 Ghana cedis. Visit vtickets.com or simply dial *365 *999 *33 hash to purchase tickets. Up next is Lifestyle Daily. Let's go.
Hello, welcome to Money Talks on the AM Club. My name is Sarah Moforiata, a personal